very rare for me over the course of doing all these movie reviews for people to send me messages and be like, hey, have you heard about Everything Everywhere All at Once? It's really good. And I'm like, wow, thank you. People actually recommending that I watch a good movie. Wow, thank you. It's rare and I need more of it, please. This is also another rarity in that I watched this movie twice. Usually when people watch a movie twice and review them, they give you all that, oh, I wasn't sure what to make of it the first time and all that. No, no, no. I knew what to make of it the first time I saw it. I just really needed to watch it again because Everything Everywhere All at Once is fantastic. It is directed by Dan Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, the Daniels. It's written by them as well. It stars Michelle Yeoh, Kei Hai Kwan, Stephen Su, uh, James Hong, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jenny Slate, and this is an alternate reality adventure movie. Is I think is how I'd describe this. So I have two tropes in sci-fi that I love above all others. It is time loops and alternate realities. So yeah, already I'm interested. I want to see what this movie has to offer. So what is it about? Well, Michelle Yeoh is a woman, Evelyn, who's kind of got a dead-end life, which is turned upside down when all this alternate reality stuff seems to happen. And I'm going to stop it right there. I'm actually not going to spoil the plot of this one or really talk about it in depth because this is a movie I feel like everybody should see at least once. But if you really liked it like me, watch it twice. It is that good. The casting is fantastic. Jamie Lee Curtis plays an IRS agent, and she looks like someone that you'd see here in Australia at a place called Centrelink. She's absolutely fantastic. I did hear that apparently this movie was originally supposed to be with Jackie Chan, and I was like, okay, so you gonna play Short Round's part? No, he was supposed to be the Michelle Yeoh part, and I was like, I don't think that would work as good. But yeah, Short Round is in this, who plays Michelle Yeoh's husband, and if you're like me, probably haven't seen him in much since The Temple of Doom, which is a shame because he's amazing in this movie. The acting in this is incredible. The characters are well developed, and so everything you feel like happens in this movie feels earned. It has a lot to say. It has a lot to say about what it means to be young and clueless, and old and clueless. What it means to be hopeful or despairing. What it means to, I guess, be married, have a family. How different choices may change your life, but how a lot of things will stay the same as well. It's a pretty deep movie, and it's not so far up its ass or anything that it's not willing to make a dumb joke. Like with IRS dildo trophies, which I just, okay, we're doing things like that. Or these absurd scenes with rocks. In fact, this movie made me interested in an animated movie I've never been interested in before. So if you see that a review for that movie coming up over the next week or so, you know why. This movie had a lot of heart. It made me laugh. It made my wife and I cry both times. It also does alternate realities right. I enjoyed Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as a Sam Raimi film slash MCU film. I enjoyed that. But one thing it lacked was much alternate reality stuff. Like, they didn't really go to many. Like, three? Mostly three? I know they do that whole sequence, but otherwise it's mostly three. This one has heaps. And it's never difficult to kind of remember who's who and what's what. See, I can't even talk about it that good. This movie manages to throw a lot at its viewer in a way that it just works. It's always easy to follow. It's fast paced. The movie just changes like at various points of the film. It'll trick you at some point, by the way. I'm not even going to tell you how. But I feel like my major problem with this movie is that it just wouldn't stop getting awesome. What a problem to have. This movie just would not stop being even more clever, even more funny, even more heart wrenching and emotional, even more uplifting and amazing. This movie would not stop being fucking awesome. It just wouldn't stop. Everything, everywhere, all at once is over 2 hours. I wanted to watch 6 hours of this. So I guess that explains why my wife and I wanted to watch this again. I absolutely loved and adored this movie. It might be one of the best movies I've ever reviewed on this channel. New movies, I mean, in terms of new movies. So yeah, uh, yeah, it's it's an 11. It's like a 10, but just like that one more. Fuck you, it's my review channel. That movie's that good. Like the second time around, I was like paying more attention because I knew what was going to happen. And was like, all right, are there any little inconsistencies and nuggets that I can pull out of this? And is there any kind of like, no, everything pays off in a awesome way. I loved it, and it's eventually going to be on my Blu-ray shelf. I don't buy that many movies brand new anymore. It's fucking fantastic. And I think you should watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. Watch it with someone. Don't watch it by yourself. Watch it with someone. And enjoy. Absolutely fucking phenomenal movie. Just... That wasn't satisfying. Instead of coming down, it all just flew up on the shelf. That's not what we do here. In an alternate reality, like, it didn't go up there, it fell down like normal. Yeah.